Carmen Johnson with Consumers Credit Union. Thank you so much for being with us this week. I'll tell you what, we have two rock stars on today that are going to tell you how you can get $20,000. Well, a high school senior can anyway. Caitlin Huntington is our Senior Business Development Representative with Consumers Credit Union, and Kelly Leversley is our Member Service Representative with Consumers Credit Union. But I'm telling you what they both are also is our leaders for Consumers Scholars, which is so exciting. So, hey, you guys, thanks for being with us today. So excited to talk about this program.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Let's start off, Caitlin. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got involved with Consumers Scholars. We're going to get to the actual scholarship. Listen up, parents, high school seniors, you want to join this fund.
Well, thanks, Lynn. So I am our Consumers at Work representative for our Kalamazoo, Coldwater, and Battle Creek markets. And so part of my job is working with companies and employees in providing financial services, such as accounts and loans. But the other part of the job, which I have a great passion for, is financial education. And so I get to talk to businesses about credit and budgeting and reducing debt. But within that role, that has allowed me to actually work with some high school students at some of our local high schools, as well as some of our higher education. So some of our community colleges and colleges locally. So it's been really great to work with them. But I got connected through our Unite, which is our diversity, equity, and inclusion group at Consumers Credit Union. And they were asking for some volunteers to help with the recruiting side of how can we get this wonderful consumer scholarship program out to all of the schools and make sure that they're aware of this awesome opportunity.
Well, awesome. Thank you, Caitlin. Hey, Kelly, how about you? How did you get involved? And, you know, both of you teach financial education every single day to our members and to our at-work employees. Is that part of what brings the passion?
Absolutely. My passion is actually in teaching and training. I've taught at the college and university level as well as at the high school level in my past, and financial education and financial literacy is very important. And I think it's an awesome opportunity that we can share that with our high school seniors.
Well, you know, when I started with Consumers way back when, not going to say the years, but it was so much fun. We always would give away iPads. And it was so cool to bring technology and some scholarship money to the table. But a couple of years ago, we really revamped this program. And I think what I am so proud of with your committee is the fact that we are very intentional of making this a scholarship that really is open to pretty much anybody. You know, there's so many scholarships out there for high schools that are, if you have a really high grade point average, you know, you can apply. This is not like that at all. Caitlin, explain the criteria.
The criteria is not too difficult. There are probably three big components. Number one, you have to have at least a 2.5 GPA minimum to apply for the scholarships. You do have to submit an essay. It's a 300-word essay. And then you also have to be a member of Consumers Credit Union. You can open an account. You can come into any of our offices, or you can open an account online, and then you can submit your application for the scholarship. So I would say those are the three big components in terms of the qualifications.
And Kelly, Caitlin just mentioned a 300-word essay, and everybody like the deer in headlights, right? Look of, oh my gosh, I have to write an essay. Tell us what the topic is this year.
The topic this year is, tell us about a time in your life when friendship proved to be of great importance to you. And I think that's an amazing question. And I think it's just a great question for every senior that they can share, and everybody can relate to that question.
Absolutely. How have you found, I love the fact, Caitlin, that you jumped in because of the fact that we do have Unite, which is our diversity, equity, and inclusion program, wonderful volunteers on it. But the reality is that there are many people who don't know that this scholarship is available to all. And so what have you been doing to really hit the ground running?
We've been really trying to do some research. There are so many high schools within our community that we may not have reached. And so we want to make sure either through sending out emails, personally calling the principals of these high schools, letting their career specialists know, college readiness specialists know this is available to them, and then spreading the word. with high schools and schools in general, Google Classroom is a big thing. And so I know that some of our contacts have been sharing this through Google Classroom to all seniors in high schools, making sure they are aware. And we just really want to focus, I think, especially with Unite, is making sure that everyone is aware of this and making this available and to them.
So now let's get down to the actual scholarship awards, because it is big. Kelly, tell us about the awards.
Yeah, we have 10 $1,000 scholarships that are going to be awarded and one $20,000 scholarship that's going to be awarded, that grand prize. And what's going to happen is that we're going to evaluate the essays. 11 essays will be selected as finalists with a chance to win that grand prize. Those students will then be asked to submit a video, and we will look at those videos, and one winner will be selected to win that $20,000, and the remaining 10 finalists will receive that $1,000 scholarship.
Now, what I love about this is we have an intranet that we call Connect, and every single employee gets a voice in the scholarship final winner. So we have a wonderful diverse group that is the judging category, but yet every single person. Now, here's the other cool part. Every employee and member donates, so they probably don't even realize that they donates to make this scholarship happen. Caitlin, do you know about that?
Yeah, so on the consumer employee side, we donate or we contribute a little bit out of our paycheck, every paycheck, towards the consumer scholars, as well as our members are contributing. We have a few coin machines in some of our retail offices, and so the revenue from the coin machines allows us to fund the scholarships.
It's just such a way that, to me, the entire community is involved, and sometimes those, they don't even know that they are. I have been blessed to be able to be at the presentation when the one winner of the 20,000 is announced. It's always a surprise to be able to see, the joy, but also there's many tears. The stories of a student that was not able to go to a college because they didn't have the funding. This put them into the category of going to the college that they chose. It is a very heartwarming way to experience how college should be affordable for people. Hey, Kelly, wrap us up here. Tell us a little bit about why you volunteer. You mentioned the fact that you were a teacher. I just think this is amazing that now it's coming full circle.
It really is coming full circle. Career coaching and guiding students on a path, whether that be in a trade school, which, this can apply to a trade school. So whether it's going to a trade school, or whether it's going to a university or a community college, this is a great opportunity. And for me, it really is connecting the dots of what I've done in my career and what I am passionate about. I'm super excited to be a part of this committee and really looking forward to this year's winner.
Well, all of you who are listening, I know that you can hear Caitlin and Kelly's passion about learning and helping teach financial education. Now it's time for you to share this story. Make sure that you share it to English teachers who are out there who might have an essay that they need written. Let your kids write that essay as a senior. If you know teachers, if you know parents of high school seniors, if you know a high school senior, anywhere in Michigan, let's get them on and get them a part of this really awesome scholarship program. Caitlin and Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And everybody, thank you so much for listening. If you have a topic that you'd like to share, send it along our way. Would like to thank Jake Esselink, our production guru here at Money I'm Home with Consumers Credit Union.